the chosen one. Pay close attention. This communication arrived exactly when you needed it. This is no coincidence. There is something deep within you, something forceful, something the world has tried to hide from you. But no matter how much they attempted to hide it or divert your attention, it remains. It has always been present, ready to be woken. You have a secret skill, a supernatural gift that was bestowed to you before you were born. It is the key to unleashing your full potential, the missing link that will make you invincible. But the issue is, do you see it? Are you feeling it? Or has the world blinded you to your own brilliance? The chosen ones are not regular folks. You are not like other people. Set aside. Something greater has been called for. That is why you have always felt like you didn't fit in. It's as if the world around you makes no sense. It's because you were never supposed to fit in. You were supposed to stand out. You were destined to lead. You were supposed to ascend. There's a reason why this message has come to you now. Your soul has been looking for confirmation, a sign, and a moment of clarity. This is it. The cosmos is communicating directly with you. God is reminding you who you are. You can feel it in your spirit. This fact resonates with something deep within you. But here's the issue. The majority of chosen ones go through life without ever realizing their unique gift. They are kept back by fear, uncertainty, and diversions that are intended to keep them tiny. They live below their potential, suffering and lost, asking why life is so burdensome. But the fact is that life seems heavy because they are not walking in their full potential. They have a gift that they are not employing. They were granted a heavenly skill, but they allowed others' opinions cause them to doubt themselves. How about you? Have you ever felt an irresistible draw towards something? A profound understanding that you were destined for more? Have you ever felt as if your mind operates differently? Your energy is more powerful. Your presence is magnetic. That's not your imagination. That is indicative of a secret power within you, and you will find it today. But first, I want you to confirm it. If you know you've been chosen and sense the divine fire inside you, type 777 currently in the comments section. Consider it a sign that you are ready to awaken. This is not simply a video. This is a call to action, a spiritual awakening. Let the universe know you're ready. This message is not for everybody. Many individuals will ignore these words because they do not understand their importance. But you, do you feel it? You have a strong sensation that something significant is going to happen in your life. This is because you're waking up. You are embracing your actual self. And once you do, nothing will ever be the same. But I want you to understand something. When you start to realize your power, the world will work even harder to draw you back into mediocrity. It will try to get you to question yourself. It'll distract you with dread, uncertainty, and useless chatter. The moment you start realizing your full potential, the powers that have held you captive will panic. They will tell you falsehoods, convincing you that you are unable, undeserving, and insufficient. But I'm here to tell you that's an illusion. You've been picked. You have been marked by something bigger, and you're present. Your secret skill will set you free, but you have to claim it. You must truly accept it. No more questioning yourself. No more shrinking to make people feel comfortable. No more waiting for the ideal moment. The ideal time is now. Think about it. This is the culmination of your entire existence. The trials, betrayals, and challenges. All of this was preparing you for something greater. Nothing was random. Every struggle you endured helped to shape, refine, and prepare you for this revelation. You aren't weak. You're not lost. You're not behind. You're precisely where you should be. But now is the time to take the next move. I need you to pay attention because what I'm going to tell you will change your whole viewpoint. Your secret skill is not anything external. It is not something you must discover outside of yourself. It is already inside you. It's been there since the beginning, but the world has taught you to ignore it. Society has taught you to distrust it. That is why most individuals never realize their maximum potential. They're looking in the wrong spot. However, you're not like everyone else. You're waking up now. Your spirit is stirring. And eventually, the truth about who you are will be undeniable. And once that happens, when you truly embrace your power, you'll be unstoppable. Nothing can prevent you from reaching your full potential. No challenge will be too difficult. No adversary will be able to defeat you. But here's the key. You must take action. Knowledge alone is not sufficient. Awareness is not sufficient. You must be willing to use your power to perform the task. Trusting oneself. That is the difference between those who climb and those who stay trapped. Those that ascend follow their calling. They cease waiting. They cease hesitating. They cease allowing fear to govern them. That is exactly what you need to do right now. By the end of this film, you will not only understand your secret gift, but also know exactly how to use it. You will leave here with clarity and purpose. You have an unquenchable inner fire, but you must remain with me. You must listen to every word, because what happens next will transform your life. So, are you prepared? Are you prepared to discover the gift that will make you unstoppable? Are you ready to embrace the power that has always been yours? If your response is affirmative, continue to watch, because everything is going to change. The chosen one. You have something more strong within you than you think. A secret gift or heavenly power. A holy gift that was bestowed upon you long before you entered this earth. This is not a talent, a pastime, or something commonplace. It's part of your spiritual DNA. A particle of heavenly energy is ingrained in your own soul. This gift is what distinguishes you. It's why you've always fell out of place. It explains why you experience the world differently. Why do you perceive things that others do not? Why you have a more profound understanding of life than others. Your secret ability is spiritual force manifested in physical form. It is the part of you that is intimately linked to your greater mission. It is the instrument God has given you to carry out your purpose. And yet, so many chosen ones wander through life unconscious of their talent, unclear of what distinguishes them. Instead of embracing their gifts, the world has taught people to conceal their ability, question themselves, and neglect the exact thing that was supposed to set them free. But that is changing now. You awoke today. Today you remember. Think about it. When you were a youngster, you performed some things instinctively. Things that energized your soul. What made you feel alive? These weren't coincidences. These are signs. Signs of your spiritual blueprint. Signs of your latent gift manifesting itself in subtle ways. So what happened? The world advised you to be realistic. Society instructed you to conform. Perhaps your family did not understand you. Perhaps your professors overlooked you. Perhaps many around you viewed your skills as insignificant. Over time, you started to mistrust yourself. You buried your talent behind layers of fear, uncertainty, and external expectations. But here is the reality. Your gift has never left you. It has remained inert, but has not gone silent. But they're still there. It has been calling to you, attempting to catch your attention by appearing in dreams, moments of profound insight, and seemingly random sparks of inspiration. Your soul has been speaking, pushing, and reminding you of who you truly are. And right now, you're hearing this message for a purpose. It's time to reclaim what has always been yours. Your hidden gift is strongly related to your spiritual development. It is the key to unleashing your greatest potential. When you tap into it, your energy transforms and your frequency increases. You begin to follow the divine flow of the cosmos. Opportunities start to surface. Synchronicities become evident, and the barriers that formerly held you back start to crumble. Why? Because you're now living your actual mission. This explains why so many chosen ones feel lost. I feel stuck. Feel as if life is an ongoing battle. It's because they've disengaged from their talent. When you are not using your heavenly power, everything feels heavier. Everything feels like a war. But when you link with your latent talent, things start to move. The doors open. The proper individuals come into your life. Resources locate you. Ideas flow effortlessly. You enter a higher dimension of reality, where things that were inconceivable before become possible. However, there's something more you must realize. Your secret skill is not only for you. It's intended to serve a broader goal. The chosen ones are not here to live for themselves alone. You were given this ability so that you might heal, inspire, lead, and awaken others. Your skill is a spiritual weapon, an instrument for combating darkness, a light to enlighten the road for those who remain stuck in delusion. Consider the great spiritual leaders, visionaries, and selected personalities from history. Every single one of them has a wonderful gift. Some could heal. Some people have the ability to lead. Some people have the ability to talk with such power that it affected countries. Some people could create in ways that altered the world. They were not granted these powers just for their personal advantage. They received these goods because they had a mission. And so do you. What happens if a chosen one rejects their gift? Life gets harder. Frustration increases. Depression, anxiety, and bewilderment. Everything escalates because they're struggling against their own nature. When you neglect your calling, your soul knows it. It hurts. It longs to be expressed, to be utilized for fulfillment. That is why so many individuals feel hollow while striving for achievement and according to society's expectations, because they are leading a life that is not in line with their genuine nature. But when you accept your skill and apply it with intention, everything changes. Your confidence develops. Your energy expands. You enter a condition of heavenly flow, in which invention, inspiration, and opportunity are effortless. You feel alive, strong, and infinite because that's who you were supposed to be. So, how do you identify this hidden talent? How can you discover something that has been buried for so long? The solution is straightforward. Pay attention to where your soul feels the most alive. What comes easily for you? What do you perform with ease that others find difficult? What have others always admired about you, even if you've never taken it seriously? What gives you a sense of satisfaction, of significance, of profound satisfaction? These are the clues. These are the manifestations of your heavenly talent. And here's something most folks don't know. Your secret ability is already in action. Even if you have disregarded it or doubted it, it continues to manifest in your life in subtle ways. It is ingrained in the way you think, speak, and interact with the environment. It is integrated throughout your entire being. All you need to do is become aware of it, nurture it, and embrace it completely. Because the reality is, you do not require permission to use your talent. You do not require validation from others. You don't need others to tell you that you're worthy. You already are. You've been picked. Your contribution is real. Your power is genuine. And the instant you stop doubting it and claim it confidently, you will be unstoppable. The adversary dread a chosen one who understands their strength. The system relies on blocking you from seeing your own strength. But once you see it, really see it, there is no turning back. Your transformation will be evident. Your presence will change the vibe of every space you enter into, and your light will be too dazzling to ignore. This is your time. This is your awakening. The world requires you to move into your power. No more waiting. No more hesitation. Your talent is your weapon. Your talent serves as your mission. Your time has now been chosen. 1. You've always known you were different. You have always sensed something deeper within yourself. A power, a calling, an energy that others seem to ignore. This isn't your imagination. This is your divine nature, attempting to awaken you to your entire potential. You were born with a secret ability, a one-of-a-kind spiritual skill that will propel you to greatness. However, if you have not yet discovered it, It is because the world has attempted to keep you preoccupied. Many chosen ones go for years without realizing their secret potential. Not because it doesn't exist, but because they've been trained to disregard it. Society has taught you to conform, to stifle your strength, and to conceal your true character. But not anymore. Today, you will see yourself clearly. Today, you'll realize the clues that your gift has always been with you. Listen to these words and look inside. Allow your soul to affirm what resonates. If you see even one of these symptoms, know that your latent ability is ready to be unleashed. You've always sensed an unexplainable pull towards something larger. Even before you could express it, you knew you were intended for something extraordinary. You've looked at life and pondered why everyone appears satisfied with a routine while you seek something more. You are pulled to something larger, even if you don't completely comprehend what it is. This isn't a random emotion. It is your gift attempting to guide you toward your destiny. You have intuitive insights that others don't. You perceive events before they occur. You can tell when something isn't right, even when there is no rational reason to feel that way. You can tell when someone is lying to you, even if they smile in your face. You can feel the energy of a room the instant you walk in. Your intuition is sharper than others, and it has guided you throughout your life. This indicates that your spiritual gift is waking. You have the innate power to inspire, heal, and transform people. People look to you for advice, even if you don't ask for it. Strangers open up to you and reveal things they have never told anybody else. People feel secure in your company and are drawn to your vibe, despite the fact that you may not see it. However, your energy influences the frequency of people around you. If you've ever noticed that individuals seem to change after contact with you, it's because your secret ability is already in action. You have a strong desire to break free from society's standards. Living a regular life and pursuing the same route as everyone else does not appeal to you. Deep down, you know you were never intended to just survive. You were designed to create, build, lead, and raise. This desire to break away is not rebellious. It's your soul rediscovering its strength. You have experienced great challenges, treachery, and seemingly unjust struggles. Your trip hasn't been easy. You've experienced rejection, grief, and loneliness at times. You've questioned why life is more difficult for you than for others. What if I told you that these events were not intended to break you, but rather to enhance you? Chosen ones are subjected to the flames because their destiny is higher. Every challenge you endure shapes you, strengthens you, and prepares you to unleash your latent genius. You are drawn to knowledge, wisdom, and spiritual truth, whilst others are distracted by amusement and worldly possessions. You want to comprehend. You doubt reality. You are seeking solutions to life's deepest puzzles. You're not pleased with surface-level thinking. You want to know the truth. This need for wisdom indicates that your mind is structured differently and that your secret gift is linked to something greater than the physical world. You feel alienated from the world, as if you don't truly belong. You've spent years trying to figure out why you feel different and don't fit in. Why don't people think like you do? It's because you weren't designed to fit in. Your secret skill distinguishes you. You are a trailblazer, a visionary, a spiritual force in a world where terror wakes souls. You sense the presence of something larger guiding you, even in your darkest moments. Even when you felt entirely alone, something kept you going. You've experienced moments when you felt a spiritual presence. Moments when you received indications that seemed too perfect to be true. Coincidences. You have a strong understanding that you are being directed. This is proof that your hidden skill is not coincidental. It's a holy assignment. You were given this by a higher authority. You experience unexpected flashes of creativity, insight, or genius. At times, it feels as if ideas, visions, and solutions flow through you easily. You may have abrupt knowledge downloads, strong dreams, or moments of inspiration that appear to be beyond your understanding. This is your secret skill attempting to show itself. Your mind and soul are open channels of heavenly wisdom. And when you align with your mission, these moments become even more powerful. You possess unquestionable inner strength. Even when you feel weak and have been knocked down several times, you always get back up. Even when life attempted to break you down, something inside you refused to give up. That's because you're formed differently. Your secret skill is linked to your perseverance, unwavering spirit, and capacity to rise above any challenge. Recognize yourself in these indicators. Your secret gift is genuine, and it's time to embrace it. You are receiving this message because you are ready. Your soul has been prepared for this occasion. Doubts, diversions, and uncertainties. Everything is coming apart. You're becoming more aware of your own strength. You're moving into the magnificence that was always inside you. But now you must make a decision. Will you continue to neglect your gift? To live in doubt? To remain in the shadows? Or will you seize your destiny, activate your skill, and totally embody your heavenly power? The option is yours. The chosen one. Your latent gift is already within you. It has always been present, ready to be woken. But if it's so strong, why haven't you completely explored it yet? Why do so many chosen ones fail to acknowledge the divine gift? The solution is straightforward. You've been taught to distrust yourself since the day you were born. The system has worked against you. It has surrounded you with diversions, constraints, and false ideas intended to keep you tiny. Society does not want the chosen ones to understand their power. The world fears awakened spirits because once you find your genuine skill, you are invincible. And this is the last thing they want. Self-doubt and conditioning are the most significant impediments to reaching your full potential. For years, you've been told what is and isn't feasible. You've been led to feel that your aspirations are too great, that your skills aren't unique, and that your calling is only in your mind. But that's a lie. Your skill is real. Your contribution is real. But until you believe in it, you will never use it. This is why so many chosen ones fail to reach their full potential. They ask themselves too many questions. They're waiting for confirmation, permission from someone else to validate what they already know. Deep within, but no one is coming to provide you permission. You must seize your authority for yourself. Consider how the world regards those who are different. You've been told since infancy that you should blend in, conform, and take the same road as everyone else. When you voiced your unique ideas, folks advised you to be practical. If you have an extraordinary talent, they dismissed it as a pastime. If you experienced profound spiritual revelations, they thought you were hallucinating. The indoctrination began early, and you gradually came to believe them. What if you hadn't listened to them? What if, instead of questioning yourself, you had faith that your talent was genuine? How much farther would you be now? Another key impediment is fear. Fear of failing. Fear of being judged. Fear of sticking out. Chosen ones frequently hide their gifts for fear of what others would think. They're concerned that if they truly embrace their authority, others will reject them, scorn them, or try to tear them down. And in certain circumstances, the dread is justified. Those who climb above the commonplace face a harsh reality. Some individuals will try to hinder you from realizing your full potential. But here's what you need to grasp. Your destiny is larger than their ideas. Their judgment is irrelevant. Their doubts don't define you. The only thing that counts is whether you will allow their remarks prevent you from becoming the person you were destined to be. Many chosen ones battle with perfectionism. They believe that before using their ability, they must be fully prepared. Before they can act, They must perfect every skill, gather every bit of knowledge, and erase all uncertainties. But that's another trap. Perfectionism is only a disguised kind of fear. It makes you wait when you should be moving. Your secret ability does not emerge fully developed. It develops as you use it. It becomes stronger as you move into it. If you wait until you're ready, you'll be waiting forever. It is now. You must begin where you are with what you have and believe that your gift will develop as you travel your route. Trauma and previous wounds are often significant impediments. Many chosen ones have endured intense agony, betrayal, and loss. They've been abandoned, mistreated, or made to feel worthless. This ache might make you feel inadequate, like you're broken, like your gift is pointless. But the fact is that your grief is part of your strength. Every battle you've faced has shaped, refined, and prepared you for something bigger. Your wounds are not indicative of weakness. They are evidence of your strength. You were never designed to endure indefinitely. You were supposed to rise from it, to utilize it, transform it into insight and fuel for your cause. The last block is distraction. The world is meant to keep you busy with things that don't matter. Excessive entertainment, useless gossip, bad relationships, and addictions. These are the weapons used to keep the chosen one sleeping. When you are always preoccupied, you don't have time to cultivate your talent. You don't have time to listen to your own ideas, connect with your soul, or follow the indications that lead you to your goal. That is why you must be intentional. You must protect your energy. Remove what no longer serves you and make room for your latent gift to grow. When you remove distractions, your gift will start to unveil itself. The world tried hard to block you from achieving your potential, but they failed. You're receiving this message because it's time to break free. The time for uncertainty has passed. The time for hesitating is over. You are a powerful person. Your gift is genuine, and nothing can stop you but yourself. The options are now yours. Will you continue to live in uncertainty, or will you embrace the power that was always yours? The chosen one. Your skill is not random. It is not something you came upon by chance. It was implanted inside you for a reason. A heavenly purpose tied to your destiny. It is the key to unlocking your full potential. The power that will determine your future. But here's the truth. If you don't use it, you'll eventually lose it. Every chosen one has been granted a gift, a secret skill that will set them apart and guide them on their quest. This skill is not only for you. It's part of a much broader design. It is intended to have a global influence. Shift the energy of people around you, to awaken those who are still bound in darkness. But if you ignore it, if you allow doubt, fear, or sloth to prevent you from accepting it, the gift will disappear. It will get weaker. It will lose power. How many individuals in this world have amazing talent but never realized it? How many people have a divine calling but never answered it? They allowed distractions to devour them. They let their dread quiet them. They've buried their genius in a life of regularity, comfort, and conforming to expectations, instead of what they were meant to do. And now that strength is gone, that magnificence is spent, your gift is alive. It is a force that has to be ignited, exercised, and reinforced. If you ignore it, it will atrophy like a muscle that has never been used. It will reduce the energy behind it, reducing the flow of inspiration, which will become obstructed. And soon, you'll look back and wonder what may have been. If only you'd believe in yourself enough to exploit your talent when you had the opportunity. Destiny doesn't happen to you. It's something you must claim. You are offered an option. The universe has put power in your hands, but it will not compel you to utilize it. That is your decision. You may either accept or dismiss your calling. You may either embrace your brilliance or let it slip away. The reality is, you already know what you're supposed to do. You can sense it deep inside. That pull, nudge, deep awareness that something better is waiting for you. However, here is where many chosen ones fail. They believe they have more time. They assure themselves that they will take control someday. They wait for the ideal moment. They tell themselves that they require more preparation, confidence, and confirmation before beginning. But someday is a fantasy. The ideal moment does not exist while you wait. Time is passing. Opportunity is slipping away. Doors that were once open are beginning to shut. Life does not wait for you. If you don't act now, you may never have another chance. Look about you. How many individuals do you see living in regret? How many individuals had ambitions, abilities, and heavenly gifts, but let them go because they were too frightened to act? They wake up each day feeling empty and dissatisfied, knowing deep inside that they were intended for more. But the moment is past. The opportunity is gone. It will not be you. That can't be you. You have received too much. You've been summoned to something better. Your gift is not only for you. It is related to everyone. Every time you procrastinate, you miss an opportunity to make a difference, help, and encourage others. Every time you hesitate, someone is in need of your talent. Someone whose life may have been transformed by your generosity. However, they never received it because you were too terrified to move forward. You don't have time to squander. The world is changing. The energy is moving. There's a big awakening underway, and the chosen ones are being summoned to rise. You must make advantage of your gift right now. Not tomorrow, not next year. Now, the instant you commit to your talent, truly accept it, things will start to change in your life. Doors will open that you never expected. Opportunities will arrive from nowhere. The proper individuals will gravitate toward you. Your energy will become magnetic when you finally operate in accordance with your destiny. However, if you do nothing, reject this warning, and continue to wait for a sign, life will grow more difficult. Because this is the truth that many people refuse to acknowledge. When you don't use your abilities, life will push you. The universe will offer you wake-up calls, problems, hardships, and impediments, all in order to push you into harmony. Every time you neglect your gift, the discomfort increases. The sense of emptiness, of being lost, of something lacking will become stronger. You'll feel out of place, detached, and restless, because your spirit understands you are not living your destiny. Don't allow this happen to you. Do not wait till life makes you wake up via suffering and effort. Step into your power now while you still have the option. Your skill is the path to freedom. It's your weapon against the darkness. It is your path to a better life. Don't squander it. Don't let it fade. Use it or lose it. No more waiting. No more doubts. It is now. Take action to fulfill your destiny. You're chosen one. You've reached the point of decision. This is the time at which you must either assert your authority or let the world to decide your fate. No more excuses. No more waiting for approval. No more questions. Whether you're ready, you're ready. You've always been ready. Everything in this communication has confirmed what you've been feeling all along. Your secret gift is genuine. Your gift is wonderful. Your calling is not coincidental. You were selected for a purpose. Now all that is left to do is act. You can feel it, right? That burning desire within you that refuses to be ignored. It has been blazing for years, pushing you and reminding you that you were created for more. You've spent too much time questioning yourself, second-guessing your talents, and waiting for a moment that will never arrive. Because the fact is that the moment has already arrived. If you don't claim your power now, when will you? How long will you have to wait if you do not take control of your future today? 1 more year? 5 years? A lifetime? The cosmos has given you every indication, push, and piece of confirmation you require. It has connected this message with your journey at the exact moment you were supposed to hear it. This is not arbitrary. This is heavenly alignment. And when the universe speaks, you don't wait. You listen and proceed from this point on. Your life must alter. You cannot return to the way things were. You cannot go back to the version of yourself who ignored their appeal. That had a limited impact. This allowed terror to take possession of them. That version of yourself no longer exists. A fresh viewpoint is developing. The authentic you, the powerful you, the unstoppable you. However, do not mistake this time. Just because you're discovering your power does not mean the road will be easy. The moment the chosen one truly embraces their talent, resistance arises. The world doesn't want you to succeed. The system is intended to keep you preoccupied, vulnerable, and doubting yourself. Obstacles will arise as soon as you begin to go towards your goal. People will distrust you. They will try to make you question your value. They will say you're wasting your time. They'll laugh at you, make you reject yourself. Don't let it stop you. They don't see what you see. They do not feel the same way you do. They're locked in a separate reality, one that was never intended for you. You were never intended to fit in with them. You were destined to lead. You were supposed to break free. You must cultivate an attitude of unwavering trust in oneself. You must develop immunity to their doubts, worries, and limiting beliefs. Because this is the truth. Most individuals never find their latent potential because they are too terrified to confront it. But you're not like other folks. You're not like other people. You were picked. The following step is straightforward. Take action. Don't just dwell on this knowledge. Don't let this enthusiasm dissipate. Do something. Anything that brings you closer to your destiny. If speaking is your gift, get started. If you have the gift of writing, start writing. If you have the gift of healing, start helping others. If you have the gift of creation, begin constructing. The key is mobility. Momentum will build as soon as you take action. The more you use your gift, the greater it will become. The more you embrace your power, the more your path will manifest. The doors will open. People will appear. Resources will find you. But none of this will occur if you stay stationary. You must take a step forward, even if you're terrified, even if you're unsure, even if you don't have all the answers yet. Understand this. This path is not only about you. Your ability, gift, or calling is related to others. There are others who require what you possess. There are souls waiting for the word that you alone can give. There will be lives altered because you choose to climb. So, don't be selfish with your gift. Do not allow fear to deprive the world of the power you possess. Do not allow insecurity keep you mute when your voice deserves to be heard. This is your time. You're no longer the same person. You no longer have doubts about yourself. The hesitant you is gone. From this point on, you will walk in power. You are walking with purpose. You're walking in divine accord. There's no going back, only onward. Now go and do what you were asked to do. Use your gift. Take action to fulfill your destiny.